Quinn went around the room looking for the perfect weapon using his inspect skill. Quinn ruled out anything that was too heavy. He needed to be fast and agile at night. Quinn only found basic tier weapons. They were the lowest level a weapon could be. Weapons were categorized into 8 different levels, depending on which beast core it was made of. The system was based on planets already discovered. Everyone knew there were planets still undiscovered. Beasts from those worlds could very well be stronger than the system accounted for. The world called these weapons demon weapons. Quinn came across a weapon that stood out from the rest.
Black Horned Gauntlets. Basic tier beast weapon. Strength 3. Agility 0. Stamina 0. Defense 2. This weapon is compatible with the skill Blood Swipe. When used with the gauntlets, Blood Swipe power will increase by 5%.
The gauntlets were black and had little tiny horns going up the forearms. The fingertips were pointed and had blades at the ends. They looked like dragon claws. The weapon interested Quinn because it was the only one that had also given him a defensive stat. The gauntlets also raised the strength of his only skill. 5% doesn't sound like a lot right now, but it could make a huge difference in the future. At the rate I'm going, I'm sure to be stronger before the year is over. I'd like to have a weapon that makes the most out of my skills. Besides, the gauntlets don't keep me from holding another weapon if I want to. Leo approached Quinn, eyeing the gauntlets.
What a strange choice, boy.
Quinn jumped, realizing that the teacher was right next to him. Leo had moved more quietly than anyone Quinn had met. The teacher ignored Quinn's startled expression.
The gauntlets are not many people's first choice. You must have no fear of getting close to your enemy with a weapon such as this. That is why it also works as armor. If you take this path, you will need all the defense you can get.
Quinn fought more than most kids. He was used to using his fists. Blood Swipe worked as his only ranged ability. Quinn flexed his hands. Do you mind if I try it on? Leo's smile gave Quinn the ghost of a smile.
Go ahead.
Then the teacher left to check on other students.
Basic Horned Gauntlets equipped. Strength 12. 3. Agility 12. Stamina 11. Defense 2.
Quinn noticed a smaller number next to his stats, which indicated the equipment level. He now had 15 stat points in strength. Quinn felt 3 times stronger compared to before he discovered the system. He wanted to test his newfound strength. Leo called everyone to gather around the center ring. Leo stared at a far-off spot, not looking at any of them in particular.
Now, I won't claim to be an expert in every weapon. Some of you might even be able to use your weapons better than I can. But I am an expert in fighting with weapons alone. What I know is this. Your weapon is only as good as you. For your first lesson, I want to see what you've got. We will have a sparring match. 2 people at a time. We will all watch the match and comment on what could be improved. Are there any volunteers?
Erin put her hand up. She headed to the arena, waiting for her challenger. Erin held a silver longsword. It shone brightly. Quinn hadn't seen that weapon when he chose his, so he could only assume she brought it with her. No one stepped forward to face Erin. Her reputation as a high-level student had already become common knowledge. Leo had the ghost of a smile on his lips again.
I forgot to add. Abilities will be banned during today's sparring lessons. It is important that you know how to use your weapon. Only then will you bring out the full potential of the weapon with your ability.
As soon as they heard those words, students raised their hands. They all wanted to get the chance to beat the famous Ice Queen. Since she wasn't allowed to use her ability, this was their chance. Leo selected a large boy as Aaron's opponent. He wielded a two-handed axe. Quinn figured the boy had to be about twice Aaron's size. The large boy gave Aaron a gap-toothed smile.
I think you chose to join the wrong club, Ice Queen. Your ice ability will be useless here.
Aaron didn't reply. She took her battle stance. Aaron looked ready, waiting for her opponent to make his move. The boy charged forward, wielding his large axe above his head. When he brought it down, Aaron spun to the side. She avoided the blow. Before he could respond, she slashed the back of the boy's legs. The boy crashed to the ground. Aaron placed her sword against the boy's throat. She eyed him coldly. The boy had tears in his eyes.
I give up.
Everything happened in an instant. Aaron silenced the room. The students all knew Aaron was strong, but no one expected her to be so skilled with a weapon. Powerful ability users like Aaron tended not to bother with weapons. She made it clear with one swing that she was different. Two men appeared out of thin air wearing black military uniforms. They grabbed the student and escorted him to the infirmary. The students watched the rest of the fights. Most fights lasted much longer than Aaron's. When it came to weapon prowess, most students were evenly matched. Since students couldn't use their abilities, even low-level students held their own against more powerful opponents. Layla stepped forward when her time came. Leo raised an eyebrow, seeing Layla's bow. Layla was very skilled with her bow, even without her ability. She shot arrows quickly, predicting her opponent's moves. She trapped her opponent multiple times, continuously asking him to give up. Her opponent remained prideful. He was a level 3 ability user. He didn't want to admit defeat to a level 2 user. The boy got reckless, charging forward. Layla loosened 3 arrows, knocking the boy to the ground. Leo stepped forward before things could escalate.
Thank you for your demonstration, Layla. I believe we have our winner. The next pair will be Quinn Talon and Brandon Richardson. Would you join us in the arena?
Subscribe now and start watching free episodes of the #1 fantasy show in this YouTube playlist. For the full story, click the link in the description, download the Pocket FM app, and watch all episodes of My Vampire System.